This is actually a very traditional Finnish cheese type. It has many names. One is Lapland cheese, one is Kainuu cheese. Kainuu is a area in northern east Finland. Then oven cheese, and I think I'm forgetting some of the names. So if you're a Finn and watching this, please put it on the comments. It has many names, which is actually kind of weird. But anyways, I actually like this a lot as a dessert, for example. Well, it's good even as so. It has interesting, slightly nutty, mild flavor. Also, it has this squeaky feel when you eat it. But, for example, as a dessert, this is fantastic when you fry this on a pan with butter, and then you put maybe cream. I like to put cream there, and then cloudberries. Cloudberries or cloudberry jam or some kind of fruits or jam, but cloudberry is the traditional way. This knife is just proved to be so great here in the island. I've been cutting this with this steak. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore to show here, but it did very nice job with that. It's not, of course, the sliciest of all blades, but it's very, very good. And nice to handle. I like this nimble, very precise grip that you get with this one. Good paring knife, small kitchen duties, very nice. So I would definitely not use this knife as a batoning knife, for sure. But this has the kind of a survival backup knife element that this can do a lot of things. So if you would be in a situation where this would be your only tool, sure, you could do some batoning. It has quite a thick blade, and I have a piece of wood. I wouldn't baton through it, but just here on the side, small pieces away. Very easy. But I wouldn't recommend using this as a, definitely not as a batoning knife, for sure. But that's just common sense. And it's actually pretty damn good with feathers. I'm doing now feathers with this type of technique. I think this suits this knife very well. You can't really get like a hammer grip, but as you see, the angle is quite nice for feathers. It's just a very versatile blade. Like it has these survival capabilities. If you would have this, for example, as a backup knife, all other things would fail or you would lose. This knife would do a lot of things. It's great with food prep, as you saw. Well, maybe great is a little bit too much, but it's good. So it's one of those knives that I would say it's not really supreme in any certain area, but the overall versatility of this is just really great. I went one time fishing, but the weather has been really quite bad, and I had a lot of woodwork and all other things to do, so I didn't have time to go to fishing. I was really hoping to test this also for fish processing. I think this would be really good for that. This has this also like a bird and trout knife element. I often like to do, if I use fire steel and feathers like this, I have it on these twigs and then just striking here. Has the benefit of not getting wet these, and I don't know, it's just has a good control. Let's see. first strike. No, not yet. There. All right. Then on top. This almost went away. Fire. Let's hope. Was a bit lazy with the amount of these lastuja. Alright, I was lazy. I'm keeping it real here. And normally I do more of those lastuja or other feather sticks, but yeah, I was lazy. But anyways, let's try again and maybe a good chance of showing with the birch bark. What I do is, this is one piece of birch bark. I leave it here on the side. And then I use this for the initial flame, let's hope. This works, because if you manage to get a spark to lit fire here, it's not enough often to really set this whole piece of birch bark in fire. So you need another piece for that. And what is great about birch bark is that this is stuck here now, these tinders, and it's well, it's not really that windy, but yesterday I was testing it in very windy conditions. They're not flying away. Okay, so let's check. Second try. You have to be quick with this one. I hope it's on focus. Yes. Okay, that was already enough. And then with another piece, kind of thick piece of birch bark. And when you get this going, I will put it here just in case. This was already off, as you see. But this should now be enough. And this on top, and then all of these here would be amazing if that wouldn't be enough. So yes, what's not to like about this? Short video, but I think I showed already like capabilities of this one. The Kydex sheet is great. It has a good friction, and you can get it out with one hand. Good steel for these conditions here in the island. Yeah, I don't know, that's just something that I love about this spear-like extreme controllability of the blade, bird and trout type knife combined with the thickness. So it's interesting. When I first got this, I was like, is it a little bit too thick? But now after using it, it puts this on another level in that sense that you can do so many things with this. And this has been now my favorite neck knife of past month easily, like all the time with me. And yeah, sadly I didn't catch any fish here. I would like to test, but hopefully later we'll do maybe a short video then later with this one. But yeah, I love it. I love this. And you get this interesting, first of all, you can get this type of grip here. Sure. It's a little bit annoying when you do a lot of like feathers. I noticed there is some hot spots obviously because this is a thin blade for that, but you have a little bit leverage with this long handle, so that's something which is interesting. So those type of pulling feathers, so you put this on a steady position and then you pull the wood, was really good. Better technique with this one. But anyways, cheers everybody, have a great evening or day or night or whatever. I'm putting here some sausages and then I will be later in sauna, swimming. Like I live here like an how is the word? Hermit. Erakko in Finnish. Yeah, cheers everybody.